Toronto's police chief says there has been a major spike in hate crimes in the city since the start of the Israel-Hamas war. He outlined what police are doing about the increase at a news conference a short time ago. The CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick was listening in and joins us now live. So Megan, the chief called the numbers alarming. Can you take us through them?
Yeah, he presented some numbers for the whole year in terms of hate crimes that have been reported to Toronto police, and then broke it down too, Andrew, in terms of reports since October 7th. And he said since October 7th, there have been 17 reported occurrences of hate-motivated crimes that were either anti-Muslim or anti-Palestinian. And that's compared to just one incident in the same time frame last year. Then he also reported that there have been 38 incidents targeting members of the Jewish community here in Toronto. That's versus 13 for the same period last year. In total, 78 hate-motivated incidents have been reported to Toronto police since October 7th. He also, though, provided some statistics specifically on graffiti incidents, saying that since October 7th, 217 of those kinds of incidents have been reported to Toronto police that were anti-Semitic, and 63 graffiti incidents that have been anti-Muslim or anti-Palestinian. Now, he also talked about the number of arrests that have been made in recent weeks, saying more than 20 people have been arrested and more than 50 charges have been laid. The most common charges being laid, Andrew, include uttering threats, assaults with a weapon, and conspiracy to commit mischief. 5 of those people arrested are under the age of 18.
And Megan, what are some of the steps being taken by police to address this rise in hate crimes?
Yeah, there's been a number of steps that they've outlined earlier since October 7th, including increasing the number of officers patrolling places of worship, for example, in the city, as well as schools. They've also set up 2 mobile command centers. Both of those are located in predominantly Jewish neighborhoods of Toronto. That's meant to make it easier for residents to report things to police, also to provide a sense of reassurance to the community, and help them feel safer, according to the police chief. He says they are determined and committed to investigating thoroughly every report that they get. Here's more of what he said at the news conference.
People are being held accountable. We are pursuing evidence. We are doing warrants. We are looking to gather all the evidence we can to bring people to justice. So part of what we want is people to be reassured that their reporting does matter, and that whenever possible, we will take every action possible to bring people to justice who commit those offenses.
And he also said they do have more officers dedicated to doing these investigations. They've increased the number of officers on their hate crime unit from 6 officers up to 32. They've also created a new online tool for people to more easily report those graffiti incidents, Andrew. And while he did call these statistics alarming, he also said they're likely underreported, that there is more hate-motivated incidents happening than they even know about. He says he's heard from some people in Toronto. They are hesitant to report things to police. He encouraged members of the communities that are being targeted to come forward and share information with police. So he said, again, these numbers that he presented today are really just a snapshot of what's happening in the city right now.
Megan, thank you. That is the CBC's Megan Fitzpatrick live in Toronto.